What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a real Housewives of Potomac extra, honey. I told y'all that Miss Robinson, honey, was gonna come through with her receipts. Okay, in this video, you guys, we're gonna be talking about my favorite housewife, honey, on Real Housewives of Potomac, Miss Candiace Dillard. You know, the villain, okay, of the show. Okay, that's what her haters call her. The one that's just way too spoiled, too immature, too childish, too aggressive. You know, the one with all that generational wealth that the other ladies are jealous of, honey, but they won't ever admit to it, okay? So anyways, you guys, I have a clip for you all that I'm gonna play from the show. And basically, we're going to dive into how the ladies received Candiace when she arrived on the show. And honey, baby, they didn't know what they was in for, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to play my first clip, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
Girl, coming up here, a wedding?
Yes.
What happened?
My mom.
You can get this at Walmart.
I was thinking more Lacey. Do you want me to go back and pull out my old wedding pictures?
She is the bridezilla.
Momzilla.
But she's paying for it.
She is paying for the wedding. She's writing the checks, all of the checks. Mom is like, she'll say no up front, but if you just have to kind of like massage her a little bit, and the money will fall out.
So what else does your mother pay for?
A lot.
Like what?
So my mom and I bought a house together.
Oh, so she pays for your house.
She pays for our house.
Okay.
Your mom pays your rent. She pays half of the mortgage. Because it's her vacation home. So she comes up like once a month to spread out in our house. So she pays half the mortgage, and Chris and I pay the other half.
Chris and you? And there's a lot of time. Why don't you just get a place?
Well, Chris and
I do realize that Gizelle and Charisse are slightly hazing me.
Are we done? Am I out of the hot seat or no?
But it's fine. I'm an open book. I want you to get to know me.
No, we're talking about the kids.
Oh, the kids. So Chris was married, so he's divorced now. Yes. He has 3 children, and they live out of the state. We're trying to get them to move back up here.
So would you move the mama up too?
Yes.
Is your mother going to pay for that? No.
Do y'all hear that? Y'all hear how Gizelle is being shady? Now, this bitch, I want y'all to go back to season 1 and look at her raggedy ass house she had. Them raggedy ass stairs. They was coming apart. She's very shady. I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth. Gizelle is funny and she's just, she just being shady. She don't mean nothing by it. Shit, she, of all people, she needs to stop talking about people on this show. Cause, it just don't look good for Gizelle. Okay, you need not worry about anybody's finances, girl, because boo-boo, oatmeal pie face, Gizelle, I have a scene, matter of fact, I'm gonna play it. Wasn't you crying about how you couldn't afford to get your mother a damn house? Let's look at that really quickly, and then we'll come back to Candiace.
I have every cue in the book. The girls, Sherman, my mom.
Yeah, how is she, Gizelle?
With the whole Hurricane Harvey. She's fine, relatively speaking to like the devastation. My mom lives in Houston, and her damage is extremely small, especially in comparison to all the people that really lost so much. It's made her realize that she wants to be physically near me, near the girls, which is a great help to me.
Exactly.
But she wants her own space. She's like, Gizelle, just buy it. Like, find it, buy it, do it. And I'm like, I had talking to Sherman, but don't really want to put any pressure on a man to, like, live with me. Sherman and I are really having a hard time. I don't know what's going on with the relationship. He's not going to be in my life anymore. Well, then it's a whole nother landscape when it comes.
This bitch ain't never got no stable relationship, but yes, she's always judging, Candiace's relationship with Chris, and he's riding her coattails, and does he have a job? Where is the food? Girl, where is Jamal? Where is Sherman? Okay, where they at, Gizelle?
comes to what kind of house I need to think about when it comes to my mother. I always have to think of, like, can I handle everything? That's, like, always my concern.
Now, bitch, if you had a rich mother the way Candiace did, you wouldn't have to worry about those things. Now, isn't it ironic, okay, that she's in the one scene judging Candiace for her mother paying for everything and helping her, okay, which is normal. It's actually normal, especially in white communities. But in black communities, we know the narrative. Your parents ain't supposed to help you with shit. You supposed to struggle out the mud to get everything that you got. My mother helped me. You know, I told y'all, co-signed for me an apartment, car. You know, my mother has did a lot of different things for me. We go to the casino. She would just give me money and shit, you know, like, so that is, you know, those are things that your parent does for you. And I guess, Gizelle, you didn't really get that. Okay. But you're sitting up here, oh, I got so much stress and pressure on me. And, you know, I want to be superwoman. You want to be superwoman, but then you complain when it's time to be fucking superwoman. Even Cal was looking at her like, child, make it make sense, okay?
How much of superwoman do I have to be?
Well, listen, this is what you say you are, and you live your life like that. So,
It's a lot of pressure. I feel like it's,
she wouldn't feel all that pressure if her mother had money like that. And I'm not at all, you guys, trying to come for her mother and all, you know, I'm not trying to come for her mother. I'm sure she's a beautiful lady, but you sitting up here, you about to cry because you can't afford to really get your mom a basic ass home. That's so much pressure for you, but yet you love judging other people's finances. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take a break. We're going to take a break for a second. Okay. All right.
So she goes to take a break and cries. She go cry in the car.
I'm trying to write a book. I'm trying to build a business. I'm trying to raise my girls.
hey, let's
I thought you were going to do the back part.
yeah, we can do that after, because, yeah.
And Sherman's just, like, not communicating. It's just a lot. And I feel like if I put one more thing on my plate, I'm not going to make it.
So you hold a lot in because you are superwoman. Like, you handle things. You are about not just talking. You are going to make things happen. So making things happen, you keep a lot on the inside.
Yeah.
You know, so it's okay. Like, it's okay to let it out off and on, and that's what you're doing.
Mentally and emotionally, it's all on me.
You know, you can't think so hard on things. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Now, where would she be without Cal? Now, let's get back to Candiace.
What does Chris pay for with the brown?
Now, y'all hear Charisse making fun of Candiace? What does Chris pay for with his brown dick? And I know some of y'all go say, well, Candiace volunteered that information. And I think she volunteered that in jest and to be fun and to be funny. I relate to Candiace a lot because when people meet me, I have a bubbly personality, like, and I'll share a lot about myself the same way that Candiace did when she came on this show. And I think she shared so much because she wanted them to know her journey, her story. That way they could understand her. Imagine if you came on a reality show trying to hide certain parts of your life that the other women are gonna find out about anyways. She had to tell her truth about Dorothy and how Dorothy was paying for things. And, you know, it was all about her storyline, right? It was a part of it. And I'm sure there are so many Candiaces out in the world. So she came on this show being a spitfire, being a firecracker, Just being very open with the ladies. She didn't come on being pretentious and being fake and, trying to fit in with them. I think she did want some acceptance from them, right? And that's all about being human. We all want to be accepted on a certain type of level, right? So, I mean, I just don't understand why and how people don't understand Candiace. I don't understand that.
Poor Candiace. I feel like I had it a little bit easier. They just asked me how many homes I got. I got 4. Now 5.
Chris pays my car notes. He pays the mortgage. I really pay.
Don't answer these
probably
women.
Some of the. I pay some of the utilities.
I'm gonna say, don't answer these women. Okay, they're gonna take it and twist it. When they ask you about your finances, tell them it ain't none of your business. That's you. It ain't none of your business. Why you for your wedding?
She volunteered.
Karen should just be happy that the attention is not on Ray or her taxes.
Girl, I'm just trying to say.
And all of these women, they have had financial issues since they've been on the show or before the show. Do you see what I'm saying? So I get where Karen is coming from. She like, girl, don't tell them, all your business because, they go use it against you. And that is something that a lot of people do. A lot of people will take information that you've shared with them and just use it against you like it's nothing. And I think that that's very disrespectful. I think that that's very cruel to do that. Sometimes people share things with you because they just want to be open. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and I get when you meet people, maybe you shouldn't just tell them all your business, but yeah, let them know the type of person you are, the type of life you live, so... But these women, honey, they shady as hell. Shady. And they used all that information against her, and it was sad to watch.
Yes. You keep letting Candiace spill all her beans, girl, so you can keep yours.
Now, on that night, guys. Yes. On that note, I'm tired.
Too much strawberry ball punch.
But like I told y'all, that damn Candiace, honey, she don't play. Okay. At first, when Candiace came on, I was a little worried about her because, they made fun of the fact that the mother pays for everything. They was throwing shit all up in her face, right? But then when she got on that motherfucking bus, bitch, season 3, and she got to dragging Charisse's ass and then gave Gizelle some of her mind, honey, a piece of her mind at that table. Okay, you stay seated, you and your greens. I said, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Now, when Monique came on, it was kind of more or less Monique checking Gizelle. And, Monique was funny, right? And I think we all enjoyed Monique kind of putting Gizelle in her place and, letting us know that she don't take shit from nobody, right? But with Candiace, I think that they were very much so surprised. They thought that this little girl was gonna take their shit. And honey, Candiace said, bitch, not today and tomorrow don't look good either. I ain't got time for y'all in this foolishness. So I'm going to play some clips, you guys, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
Oh, women. I somewhat have to deal with my mother treating me like a child, but I will be good and goddamn before I let some bitch treat me like I'm their 16-year-old. And Candiace is, talking about differences and what her mom does and what Chris does. I was like, well, clearly Chris is paying for something because she got that rock on her finger. And this one right here gonna say, did your mom pay for that?
And that was rude as hell.
That was a little. That's a legitimate question.
Shady bitch moment.
It was not.
And it was a shady bitch moment.
But wait, what?
Who do you think?
Wait.
It was fun shade.
Wait.
Who paid for your rent?
Shady bitch moment? But you say shady
My mother
bitch?
doesn't pay for anything for me.
Oh,
She doesn't pay for any place I can live.
Okay.
She just called her shady bitch.
Shady bitch moment.
I sat back and was quiet, bubble sobbed. I said nothing. I cryotherapy. I'm over it.
Yeah.
You're referring to me as a bitch? I don't
playing with kids, honey.
What kids?
You.
Do y'all see how Charisse kept disrespecting her, right? Kept fucking disrespecting her. So she deserved all that smoke. Okay? And then at that time, Monique and her was really cool. Y'all remember Monique and Candiace hit it off really good until Monique flip-flopped on her. Y'all remember when she flip-flopped and, well, don't say this and don't say that. Remember when she was telling Candiace to stand up for herself, and then as soon as Candiace did, she flipped on her and was like, well, now you doing too much and all that bullshit. I was like, child, Candiace, girl, you is in danger. So I think ever since Candiace has been on this show, you know, she wanted a friend. And that friend came, in my opinion, when Wendy showed up last season. Wendy has kind of been more of a friend to her. Now, I wish Wendy would come back around for this season with this Mia situation. Because, Wendy, you know damn well Mia is wrong. Okay, and you need to have Candiace's back, honey. She needs some support. On these type of shows, you at least need one friend that got your back. Y'all see Gizelle always got Robin. Robin always got Gizelle. Who the hell got Candiace's back? Nobody. Okay, and a lot of times, guys, if you got a strong personality, I know all about this. A lot of people, they won't come to your defense. They won't have your back because they kind of feel like, well, I don't need to. You know, you're a threat all on your own. And yes, I am, honey, because guess what? When they come for Miss Robinson, they always come in 2s and 3s. And I say, you know that's right, honey, because when you fuck with me, you better come with backup. And it's going to take 2 or 3 of you motherfuckers, okay, to stop Miss Robinson. And still, you won't stop her. Okay, how you doing? Let's get back to Candiace, honey, letting the girls know what time it is, honey. And Miss Robinson was here for it because I didn't expect it. Y'all put it in the comments. Did y'all expect for Candiace to be the way that she is? Because I didn't expect all this. I'm like, oh, we got this pretty pageant girl. But shit, she was not having it.
Oh, are you calling me a child? I don't play with old women. I somewhat have to deal with my mother treating me like a child, but I will be good and goddamn before I let some bitch treat me like I'm their 16-year-old.
Okay, honey.
Okay, and I'm not a child. Okay, you kind of look like a child. Okay. Well, you kind of act like an old woman.
Y'all hear what Charisse said? You kind of look like a child. You can't continue to insult somebody. And then I didn't like how Gizelle gets on my fucking nerves because she ends up saying to Candiace, oh, well, you need to apologize to Charisse. Y'all hear all this smart shit Charisse was saying on that bus? So Candiace is wrong if she defends herself? Well, it's the way she does it. How else can you do it? Shit, okay?
Can we stop? Can we stop? No, you haven't been around me to come and you haven't been around me either, so watch what you say.
No, I'm just going by presence.
As am I.
Okay.
And since we don't know each other, maybe you should just be quiet. Okay.
All right. Don't ever tell me to be quiet.
Don't put your
Don't
finger in
give
my
me
face.
instructions.
You try to in my face. I won't speak
Girl,
to you.
honey, if my hand was in your face, you would feel it, okay?
Would I? Is that a threat? You threatening me?
You said my hand was in your face. I'm just letting you know. Because clearly you don't. You would feel it. So, girl, don't talk to me.
Geriatric granny, don't talk to me.
Child. Got your ass, Mr. Postman. When I tell you she was tearing her ass up. And Charisse is the type where, you know, she wants you to be intimidated by her. Charisse, girl, boo-boo, oatmeal pie face, ain't nobody intimidated by you. Now, I'm watching this clip a little bit closer, you guys, and I'm noticing how Monique is looking at Candiace. She's surprised that this girl is strong like that, can handle Charisse. She was surprised her damn self.
All right, well, we're not going to call names.
This is good.
Don't mask it by saying it wasn't intended to be shady. If it was, like, okay, girl, I did that my bad. Okay.
So this is another clip, you guys, where Candiace is getting folks together. I think this one is Gizelle. It was her turn, honey, okay?
Moving on. My issue, especially, I think it's really directed at you and Gizelle, is that you all are sort of judging me for what my mother and what my family has done for me.
Personally, I really don't care.
You do care, because y'all ass was all up in her business at that bubble soccer event asking her all them damn questions. Okay, does your mother pay for that? What does Chris pay for? He got a brown dick. Y'all was being nasty. Y'all was being dismissive. Y'all just felt like she was a little girl and she can't pay her own bills. And do you see what I'm saying? They was using the information she was giving them against her. And to me, that's gaslighting. That's being disrespectful. They still do that same shit till this day. Okay, but as soon as Candiace mentioned Gizelle's teardown that she got over there, okay, soon as she mentions that, Gizelle want to be all up in her feelings and stop talking to Candiace. Candiace, you need to give her a dose of her own medicine. Stop talking to Gizelle and Robin. I would cut their ass off. Okay, I really would. Let them show and prove that you are to be taken seriously. I'm serious. Because you got to draw that line. If you don't, they go keep behaving the way they've been behaving. They want to be cool with you and then talk shit about you. You know, that ain't cool. That shit they did with Miss Dorothy on this season at that drive back video on that episode, it was ridiculous. It's one thing for Mia to do that shit. Mia's new to the show. Okay, she's trying to get her 15 minutes of fame. But for Gizelle and Robin, people that have been knowing Candiace for years and how much she loves singing and the arts, and do you see what I'm saying? They know the type of woman that she is. And for them to do that, to me, that was some backstabbing ass shit. I'm sorry.
I don't understand because both of you have really been like kept after. You don't even know. You're both kept. You don't know me either.
And I'm so glad Candiace mentioned that, because all these women, Ashley included, Monique included, they got with their men because of the money. Okay? And the man was paying. Now, guess what? Men come and go, but Mama Honey is forever. So at least the money that Candiace is getting is forever. Forever, ever, honey. Okay? That's if Candiace don't cut her off, honey. And I still think, she can kind of, well, hell, you want to get your coins, honey, from Dorothy. So, well, hell, y'all know damn well if it were me, Dorothy wouldn't be bringing her ass up in that house. And Dorothy wouldn't have her own room. Now, that's ridiculous. But get your coins, Candiace. Dorothy got it. Girl, cash it on in. I ain't mad at you.
But you're both kept. You're both kept. Charisse and Gizelle are hypocrites. Yes, my mother helps me with things, but at least I don't have to depend on no man who will leave me with nothing to show for it.
Where did you come in the first place? I just want to know. Because
I came from Jesus.
Bitch, I ain't gonna never forget when I heard that. I spit my drink out. I said, I ain't never heard no shit like that. I love her mouth. I love a strong woman. I love somebody that don't mince their words. I love that she's just so well spoken and such a wordsmith. She's ahead of her time. Okay? And see, they never could handle that. Oh, Robin, shut your broke ass up. You always complaining about money and shit.
Fine to talk about it, but why does it have to be shade?
When I spoke to you at the picnic, I didn't warn you. Don't answer these women. Okay, they're gonna take it and twist it.
Now, the problem what Karen is saying is Karen tells lies and Karen deals with half truth. So I don't even know if she was the best person to give Candiace advice. Do you see what I'm saying? And my thing is this: just because someone shares something with you, that doesn't give you the right to use it against them. That's if y'all are cool. Now, soon as you become my motherfucking enemy, then that's different, okay? I'm gonna use that shit against you.
When they ask you about your finances, tell them it ain't none of your business. That's you. You do give up, and I'll say it to your face, not behind your back. Too much information.
But I
warned you.
I shared it with you does not mean that you take advantage of that and then throw shade at me for sharing it with you.
Boom! Thank you, Candiace. Oh my God, that girl is so smart.
I didn't say
But you can't get mad at people asking follow-up questions.
Robin, you got a lot of fucking nerve, because Ashley was trying to ask your ass follow-up questions about wine. Your ass damn near whooped her ass inside her kangaroo restaurant. You was getting an attitude, and like, girl, Robin is delusional. Robin is playing the game, I should say, on the sidelines. She's not even involved enough, okay? These people are such hypocrites, her and Gizelle, because they got one set of rules for the rest of the girls and they got another set for themselves. Like with Gizelle, anytime you ask her about Jamal, oh, I can't talk about him because Karen is here. Girl, shut up. Karen don't care about you and your non-existent relationship with Jamal. Is Jamal coming? No.
Shady follow-up questions that's your interpretation.
Y'all see how Gizelle gaslighting? That's your interpretation. You crazy. Bitch, you know what you doing.
Shade. And honestly, you gotta have a thick skin with these women. So,
isn't it ironic that Karen is saying that? You gotta have a thick skin. Oh, Karen, girl. Don't get me wrong, Karen has gotten the girls together, but girl, they be taking your shit too and using it against you. And then Karen, you don't give enough information. People be having to put pieces together and shit. I'm like, is this a puzzle? Okay, like damn, just answer shit straight up. And Candiace is not like Karen, right? She's, Sagittarius, outgoing. She's a big burst of energy. She's a fire sign. Okay, that's what fire do. Fire don't play them shits.
while we eat. I'm eating. Okay.
I'm definitely
while we eat because
she's done.
You're talking too much, Candiace. I like it. You need to button it up.
At this point, I don't care. He is purported to suck penises.
No,
I need nothing else. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Okay, so we hear her getting Ashley's ass together, because, for that Michael shit. Y'all know that Michael has said he wanted to suck one of the husband's penises, honey, with his nasty self.
And there's been enough smoke in this household to where there has to be some fire.
In this household, you mean? This one?
Don't talk about my house. You are disrespectful.
She has right to comment how she wants to be.
Ashley, you live with Michael, not the other way around. So how you go judge Candiace and where she lives? Okay, because if we waited for Sheila to do something for you, we would be waiting for your ass to live in a big ass tent. Okay, now how you doing? I still feel like Candiace really could have laid into Ashley's ass. Okay, bitch, get out of my house and go live with that tent living ass mammy you got. All right, how you doing?
Separate from my mom, do you? If you really want to be friends from your mom, disrespectful to me. No, I don't need to. I don't need to. I do whatever you want. You can get out.
Girl, I got lots of other things to do.
So go do it.
And I will.
Sit down. Okay. All right.
She can't even act like an adult.
Y'all hear Ashley? She can't even act like an adult. Ashley, you're not an adult. Okay, you over there dating your goddamn grandfather.
In that kangaroo restaurant, don't try me in my house. I invited her into my home. I gave her a beverage.
She is funny without even fucking trying. Like, come on now. Come on.
I don't know that I think that she's making it up, but if I wanted to have a baby, I wouldn't be drinking at all. And every time that I've been with you, you are drinking.
You're passing judgment.
Gizelle, you pass judgment all the fucking time. You pass judgment with Chris, and what is he doing all day? He trying to ride your coattails. You done got your ass involved with Wendy's situation. I told y'all I still stand by what I said. I feel like Wendy overly reacted to that. But Gizelle, you always got your ass in everybody's business. When Karen is having tax issues as far as Ray is concerned, you made fun of that. You was all up in that business. You created t-shirts to make fun of that situation. What I notice on this show is it is okay for Gizelle to attack people's relationships. It's okay for her to attack their finances, but once you come for her, the rules are different. So I really wish at this reunion, they address that, the hypocrisy. And I hear there's some stupid ass petition to get Candiace kicked off the show. I think y'all need to burn that petition. That's stupid. Okay? Like, if y'all can't handle her damn mouth, then don't watch the damn show. Okay? Shut the fuck up and get back to work.
Maybe it is.
But I don't do that to you. Who made you the judge, the jury? I don't know who made you the person to make that for you. This really is my journey, Candiace.
You don't?
No, I do not.
You don't.
No, I do not.
Ashley, you always have something to say in general about everybody. It's you generally.
So you're the mouthpiece for everybody in the whole group now, instead of us talking, instead of you representing yourself.
My mouth speaks on whatever it speaks on.
How about it speaks for itself? How about your mouth speaks for
whatever
itself?
Whatever it speaks on, it speaks on.
And so whatever.
Now, as they're arguing, Gizelle is mean mugging the shit out of Candiace. Jealous. She's not quick like that. Okay?
My eyes see.
Okay, how about your eyes see for themselves?
My eyes are sniffing out the bull, and they sniff the bull.
Now, really quickly, guys, in this scene, Candiace was getting on Ashley about getting pregnant, and the bitch had a corona like every scene she was in. She was drinking. Now, if you talking about you got issues with getting pregnant and you need to be really healthy and not drink and not do this and not do that, then why are you mad when you get called out on it? Okay, and then the rest of the ladies gaslit Candiace and made it look like she was being overly critical and overly judgmental of Ashley trying to get pregnant. But Ashley is the one that came out of her big forehead and said, oh, I'm trying to get pregnant and, you know, I need to live a healthier lifestyle. Remember her and Michael had like a few abortions. So do you see what I'm saying? Like what Candiace was saying and accusing Ashley of in this particular scene, it was warranted because of Ashley's behavior. It was inconsistent. What she was saying and what she was doing, it was two different things. Ashley was contradicting herself. But yet they love to shame Candiace for calling motherfuckers out. But they can call people out, though. It's okay when they do it.
And the bull is, Ashley, you constantly have something to say about what everybody is doing.
While Ashley is getting a taste of her own medicine, I know what that feels like to be in that position. It's literally like deja vu.
Candiace, I'm trying to be nice. Same Ashley Newly. Same Ashley Newly.
You're always running this mouth. Your mouth is always going like this.
And you don't?
In addition to everything else that I'm thinking, in the back of my mind, I'm also holding on to this little nugget of salacious information about Ashley's husband and what he claims to like to do to other men's body parts. It just makes everything that I'm saying more real in my head. But I don't want this to turn into a crucify the Darbies. So I'm just keeping quiet.
See, she was holding back. Okay, because if it was Miss Rapperson, I would have dragged Ashley's ass.
Yes, I'm so irritated right now with you. Like, seriously. I'm irritated too. I'm not a hypocrite. I've been saying the same things to you. You don't like the fact that I'm being rude with you. I don't like the fact that you are sticking up for someone who had nothing but negative things to say about you. It doesn't matter. You're starting a war on something that has nothing to do with you. I cannot receive being chastised or told by someone.
Now, this is the issue with Monique and Candiace, right? Ashley is the reason Candiace is even on the show. She introduced her to the show. But once Candiace got on here, I think she saw how Ashley really was. I don't think that they were really friends in real life. I feel like they kind of knew each other, because they both did pageants. Candiace saw Ashley's behavior on the show. She saw how Ashley really tried to stick it to Monique for, being a alcoholic and getting into the accident. Like, Ashley really backstabbed Monique, right? When she did that season 3. And then that helped Ashley get cool with Gizelle and Robin, which is what all these women besides Karen aspires to. Okay. And I don't know why they want to be accepted by Gizelle and Robin, because they shit is all over the place. All right. It really is. Now, what most people will say is Candiace took on the battle that was between Monique and Ashley. But this is the thing. When Candiace came on the show, it seemed as if she bonded more with Monique, and she felt Monique was more relatable to her than Ashley. That's what I think happened. You know how a friend that you ain't all that cool with introduce you to another friend, you end up hitting it off? It has happened to me, so I could see how it happened on this show. So Candiace really stuck up for Monique. Go back and watch the season 3 reunion. She was sitting by Monique. She was defending her, had her back, the whole 9, right? Against Ashley. She even went against the woman that brought her on the show in the name of being cool with Monique. Monique didn't care about that. With Monique, it was, oh, I forgave Ashley and then we got back cool. And then she's like showing Ashley text messages that Candiace sent her, and she began flip-flopping on Candiace, being a backstabber, being a frenemy. And then the bitch acts as if, like, she acted oblivious, like she didn't understand why Candiace was hurt by all of that.
Nobody's chastising. Nobody's chastising the same thing they're telling me not to do.
This is very, very sad.
And now you're literally doing the same things that she did last year, and you can't even see that. So why don't you go over there? Since y'all are good friends now, right here, go over there and be with her. You're not going to talk to me like I'm a child. Girl, I'm talking to you. You're not talking to me. You need to tone it down. I've done nothing but ride for you since you've been in this situation.
Have you hear me?
Oh, you want yes men?
I got it. Okay. You're doing
yes men. Yeah, walk away. Don't start. I will still drag you pregnant and all. Oh, you gonna drag me now? I will drag you. You gonna drag me? I'll drag you. Oh, drag me, Monique. All right, drag me.
No.
Drag me.
Please don't. Do it. I'm about to throw this bottle at her head. She wants to talk to people.
She need to grow the up. Drag me, Monique.
Y'all heard your girl Monique talking about, I'll drag you pregnant and all. That is so ghetto. When I was pregnant, I never wanted to fight anybody. Now, I probably wanted to whoop some ass, but I ain't never, I wouldn't say no shit like that. So when I saw her talking like that, it was like, You already flip-flopping on this girl. Now you threatening to drag her. She, was helping to gaslight Candiace. Candiace felt betrayed. And that's why, she would cry and get in her feelings and shit. Because it was like, don't nobody understand me. It felt like everybody is against me.
Drag my ass. That's why you're over there by yourself, because you still don't even get it. I'm by myself because you walked away. I'm by myself because you walked away. That's what you're acting like. You walked away. She doesn't want a real friend that will sit here and tell her and check her. I don't need to be
It's not on you to check her. You are her friend. You are to have a conversation with her. But you can't expect, Monique, for people to react to things the way that you do. Okay, and you don't have the best track record with how you react to things, because child, you be trying to not trying, you will drag people and then try to fight them again. Like when she went into that little barn thing to fight Candiace again, I was like, yeah, this bitch crazy. And then tried to blame it all on Candiace. Well, she made me want to beat her ass. Ain't nobody make you do shit. You wanted to fucking do it, and you did it. Okay? Period. The only thing I told y'all that Candiace did wrong was she escalated it by saying, well, drag me, you do it then, all of that. You don't ever want to say that, You don't ever want to escalate anything, even, verbally while arguing with somebody. You always want to walk away, okay? Because you don't want to go to jail over no dumb shit or over a bitch that probably don't even need to be in your life no more. But she is a Sagittarius. They are not punks. They take up for themselves, okay?
I'm not just going to ride with you because I'm your friend. If I see you doing something wrong, I'm going to call you out on it just the same. She don't like it.
But did you do that with Ashley? No, you didn't. Not like that. You only got on Ashley once Ashley laid into your ass, Monique.
I'm not concerned about everybody else. I'm concerned that I feel like Monique is pulling onto one side about something that she has done.
She needs a time off until she can handle it. She's not mature.
I don't agree with that.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear what Gizelle said? She's not mature. Gizelle, you're not mature. Look at how you act. You are every bit of 50, okay? Every bit of 50, and you just act childish, and there's really not a lot of growth out of you. Now, there are some things about Gizelle I like, and I told y'all those things that I do like, but she really needs to grow up, because it just don't look good for her. Not what I'm seeing, this season. Like, the more episodes that come out, it's like, ugh.
Help. I think she needs a friend.
I do feel like you don't like Ashley.
And really quickly, I love that Karen said that, like, she needs a friend. She needs us to have her back. So Karen would kind of step in and say, hey, enough, with all this gaslighting and trying to back this girl into a corner. That is what they do on this show. I hope y'all notice it. That is what they do. And they try to shame people and tell them that they're wrong because they're not reacting the way that they would react. Okay?
And I'm not sure why all of a sudden you're defending her and jumping on the bandwagon. When I made the decision to accept her apology, I can't then hold it over her head because that's not me really accepting her apology. We've actually been spending time together, and like I said, we've been getting better.
Are you ready?
I just find it hard to believe that all of a sudden, now you guys want to be BFFs, bring to hair. Ashley trashed you last year, and I feel like Monique tried to use me as a ladder to climb up to get to Ashley.
Why is it rubbing you so wrong?
I'm not rough. I'm moisturized. I'm fine.
Y'all hear that shit? I am moisturized. I am fine. When I tell you that girl be having the best clapbacks, honey, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of this, honey. Y'all get down in Miss Robinson's comments, honey. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.